พวกเราช่วยลุกขึ้นยืนพร้อมๆกันได้ไหมครับและเราปรบมือต้อนรับท่านหน่อยดีไหมครับขอเสียงปรบมือต้อนรับมิสเตอร์โรเบิร์ตแคนเดลิโนครับ
So as I said, I've been here about a year. If we can go to the next slide, please. I've been here about a year, and it's been an incredible year. It is the professional privilege of my life to lead such an incredible business that we have here at Unilever in Thailand. What many people don't realize is how vital, how successful, and how proud an organization is in this country. For example, we are in 24.1 million homes in Thailand. That is virtually every single home in Thailand has a Unilever product. Wow, right? It is also true that every day, every single person in Thailand, on average, uses 3 Unilever products every day. And on December 20th, 2017, we celebrated our 85th birthday here in this country. We have been here longer. We are leaders in 8 of the 11 categories in which we compete, and we have been a fantastically successful, proud business that entire time. But just like in life, just like we as people need to continue to evolve and challenge ourselves and reevaluate where we want to go and our priorities and strategies for our own lives or our own families and careers, we at Unilever in Thailand have spent much of the last year doing exactly the same for our business. And we look back at what made us successful over that time, while importantly, while also challenging ourselves about what will make us successful into the future. The product of that work, the product of those several months of self-examination and self-challenging, has led to a new strategy we've unveiled at Unilever in Thailand called the Unilever Thailand 2022 strategy. We call it Growing Together. If we go to the next slide, please. It is based on the words are chosen very carefully. We are a growth business. We want to grow our business, but we must grow as people, as individuals, and we will do it together. We have also learned that any great business anywhere in the world, any great organization, any great sports team, always has 3 things in common. The first is they have a sense of purpose. They know their role, they know what they want to do, they know the people they serve, and they work every single day to be of service to the people in their communities, in the countries, to their customers, and to their employees. The second is about people. No great organization, no great teams can be successful without great quality people, all of whom focus on a goal together or that sense of purpose. And if you do those first 2 right, if you have clarity about your role in society and what good you want to do, and you surround yourself with the best people that you invest in, that you coach, that you mentor, that you develop, then performance is an output. It comes after you do the first 2. And so we are very clear now, Unilever, these are the guiding principles for us. We will, with our legendary brands, because we touch every single Thai, we will seek to improve their life every single day in every way we can. No other company in this country can do that to the effect we can. That is our purpose. And if you go around this country, in fact, if you go anywhere in the world, you will find that some of the very best business leaders are within Unilever or they are graduates of a Unilever development program. Our people are our greatest pride. And we are recommitting based on purpose and people, our commitments there. We are recommitting as well to increasingly becoming a growth company. If we do the first 2, our performance will and already has improved significantly. Now, when I look at the Unilever network business. We can have the next slide, please. When I think about purpose, when I think about investments in people, and when I think about unbelievably strong performance, it's very obvious that for 17 or 18 years now, all of you have been world class. In fact, I want to congratulate you. When I see this chart, when Kunta showed me this chart, I was blown away. It is your work. It is your effort. It is your sense of purpose. It is your creation of opportunities that someone did for you and you have subsequently done for other people and you will continue to do and they will continue to do that has driven this success. And so I just want to take this opportunity with all of you here to congratulate all of you on what you've accomplished. It is truly, truly remarkable. Now, if you go to the next slide, please. When I was promoted within Unilever several years ago, I got a big job and a fancy title and a reasonably good salary increase. But after a few months, I realized that I was struggling a little bit. The things that had made me successful in the past, the way I operated, the way I led people, the way I interacted with our business partners, were not as effective in my new role, in my new capacity. And I couldn't understand why it wasn't working for me anymore. So I went to see one of my mentors and I said, I don't know what's happening. I feel like I'm doing everything right. I felt like I was ready for this. The job is bigger, but I know I can do it. I've been told my whole career I'm ready to do this. And yet I'm not getting the response, I'm not getting the action, I'm not getting the success or the performance that everybody expected of me. And he gave me this book. It's a very simple title, and it's a very simple thought. But it changed my whole outlook, not just at work, but at home, and who I was as a man, as a person. The principle is very clear. Just as we've looked at our 85 years of unbelievable success at Unilever here in Thailand, and just as you have been successful within Unilever Network for 17 or 18 years, the question we have to ask ourselves, is what got you here enough to get you there? Are we doing enough together to get us ready for the next 17 or 18 years? Are we challenging ourselves to be better and more prepared and more equipped and more purposeful and more focused on people and more high performing for the next generation of leaders who will follow all of you and inherit what we leave them? And are the skills and the approaches and the ways we work today, are they enough to get us to where we want to go collectively into the future? Can we go to the next slide, please? This is my last slide because I think it's important. When we reflect back on the 85 years of Unilever in this country, wildly successful by any measure. When I look back at what you have created with Unilever Network, from nothing to a thriving business, almost 2 decades, and given opportunity to tens of thousands of people, unbelievable. While we pay respect to that, while we honor that, and while we tip our hat, as they say, to all of you for that unbelievable accomplishment, I also want to leave you with a little bit of a rallying cry. We can no longer look back and say, that is good enough. We can no longer say, wow, we've been so successful, we can relax. There has never been a time in our lives when so many things have changed or are changing so rapidly, so profoundly, everywhere around us. And so it's time for leaders. It's time for you as individuals, for us as a collective, as we grow together, we, you, us, must determine what those next 17 years look like for this business. No one is going to do it for us. The people in this room are going to do it. The people in this room are going to determine what our future looks like. And my hope, my belief, and my ask of you, challenge yourselves every day, every way. How can I be a little bit better today? How can I harness the power of all of this greatness your strong sense of purpose, your unbelievable talent as individual people and as a collective group of people to drive unbelievable performance into the coming years. That's my challenge and my ask to all of you. And I look forward to being a part of it and joining you on this exciting journey that we're now going to go on. So, thank you. And so to the English speakers in the room, thank you very, very much. Best wishes. It is so wonderful to see you here at the Global Conference. And to the Thais among you, ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you very much. Thank you.